Captain Scarface speaking. After 8 days, the stitches, as promised, fell off. It's still kind of healing. I personally think it's not too bad. I was worried a bit more, but it still looks quite... I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about it still.
What do you mean?
Because I still don't know how it fully would heal, like it would actually looks like this forever, or because in my thought I think it will still heal better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even as it is now, I'm not saying it's not gonna heal. It looks fine.
Yeah.
It's like a good character.
Yeah, good character, Captain Scarface. So I actually hid in a hotel for 7 days and spend the money that we shouldn't be spending.
No.
But I think we really needed it. I really needed it after the shock and properly heal. Now it doesn't look too bad, but before I didn't want to go out. Even now I still don't want to go out.
Do you want to get a close-up for everyone on YouTube to see?
No, it's alright. It's not that bad. However, in case if you have an accident, it's actually better to keep the wound wet with Vaseline than let it dry, so you will have less scar.
We could never have shown the wound on YouTube because the lip was completely split, wasn't it? So it's really good how it's healed. With sailing, there's this kind of cliche where you say, oh, you're so free and you're so wild and free, but when things like this happen, it feels the complete opposite. You're not free. You're too free. You're free from the hospitals. And when it happens out at sea, something like that, it's just an absolute shock. And I was surprised at how calm and collected and brave Nadiana was.
Thank you.
After looking at it, because I looked at it and I was like, flipping heck, that's serious. Nadiana was like, oh, maybe I won't need stitches. I was like, no, you need stitches. So the idea, the plan is to sail down the Italian mainland. The winds are much more favourable than they were on the Sardinian coast. That's why we crossed over through the Messina Strait and then on towards Greece, where we hope to find some reasonably priced mooring for the winter.
Keep ourselves close to the coast.
Stay very close to the coast. Another thing as well, we actually called Pan Pan on the radio. And I don't know if it was because we were too far out, because we were about 30 miles out from Ponza, the island over there, and it was a Sunday. And I tried the Coast Guard station and there was no reply. We wanted just advice really on the closest hospital was, whether they could pick Nadiana up and take her to the hospital, but we didn't get a reply. So I'm not sure if that's because the radio doesn't work, but it does work within a certain range.
It does make you a bit scared.
Of course.
I still know that accident happens. We just need to believe it.
Yeah.
If it's your turn to die, you die anyway.
After everything, after like a 4-day, 4-night sail, we were so confident and just like, yeah, untouchable. Nothing can go wrong. We are the masters of our fate, the masters of the sea. And then boom, Nadiana falls on Yoshi and he bites her in the face.
Well, I feel bad for him because everyone's gonna think he's a bad boy now, but he's actually not. He was just as shocked as me.
Today we're heading to a little island 30 miles off. So we were actually contemplating continuing sailing through towards Naples, but I think we might just anchor up at this island and hope it doesn't come through too much. You can see over in the distance the islands that we were heading for until the disaster.
I need to find a cooler story to tell rather than follow my dog. I need to think of a Sinbad voyage for my scar. This morning Mark told me about a news in Sardinia. A British yachter passed away during an accident of crushing his yacht into rocks. And then the reason he crashed was because he was trying to avoid other yachters. It's so crazy because it was in Albia where we just came, and we actually experienced all these like crazy yachters that they actually go super close to you. I don't know if they're trying to find the thrill of like being able to avoid, you know. So now I hope like everyone kind of learn the lesson.
So we were going to head to those islands, but we thought with the wind being so good, we'll head towards Naples this way. So we're heading to the island that you can just about see under that sail. The goosewing, I don't know if it's doing a good job, it's flapping around a lot.
Are we not sailing around 5?
Yeah, about 5 knots. But it just doesn't feel very efficient with it flapping.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we're dead downwind, so there's not much else we can do really.
Then why would it be flapping around?
I think because we're moving forward too fast. So.
We don't really know what this guy's doing. He wanna pass in front. Wow, very brave. Perfect example of what I was talking about before. I'm tending my wound. Thanks my mom packing up us when we left with some lavender essential oil, and when the attack happened I asked Mark to pour some lavender oil and tea tree oil just straight onto the wound to like disinfect and everything. It's very good for healing, so hopefully I won't have much scar, but I've been applying them every day.
What the hell is that?
A scorpion. nobody hugs me, so I only hug myself. Ever since I got this ugly scar, Mug stopped loving me.
Oh my god.
Capture how beautiful the sea color is. You can capture how beautiful the sun color is on Mark. How do you like spending 24/7 with your wife?
Difficult. Difficult but good.
Well, for me it's good mostly, but sometimes difficult. Mark is drunk with the beauty of the sea.
I love you, man. So over there we see what we think are forest fires. Whether they're intentional or not, I don't know. But it's been super smoky over there all day. So it would make sense that that's what it is. Well spotted, Nadiana.
Well, just the lips broken, eyes not. I'm gonna use that pun all the time.
Captain Jack Sparrow with your white pirate shirt.
With the
Scarlet.
I'm Captain Scarface. Better than Sparrow. Sparrow doesn't even have a scar. How is the little island looks like a huge city?
These are forest fires burning miles and miles away. 20 miles away? There's a European map of forest fires and they show up. It's crazy. And there's fires all around Italy. This is Naples, behind there. This is the big island outside Naples. Can't remember what it's called. Thank you. Ischia.
It's called Il di Ischia.
Il di Ischia.
Tell me it's not Ischia.
Ish to your own, that's what I say. That was pretty crazy coming in. Usually we expect anchorages to be pretty deserted at night. This one has loads of boats in it. Super yachts, big yachts, little yachts, catamarans, monohulls, and absolutely no idea what this place looks like because it's completely pitch black apart from loads of lights. Great vlogging. Well, it's 12 o'clock now. We left at 11:30. 12.5 hour sail. I think we've done 50 nautical miles. Not bad. It's a bit wobbly, but it's not too much wind coming in. We'll see what this place is like tomorrow. Maybe I'll edit a video if it's calm. Apparently there's a lot of boaters, and these Italian boaters, motorboaters, they love to cause a bit of a stir in the anchorages. So this is what it looks like in the light.
Yeah, there you go. This is how it looks. It looks more rural than I thought. I thought it would have looked more, I don't know, like more hotel and stuff. But it is kind of cute Italian style with some agriculture rice terraces. You can see the steps on the mountain.
Looks a bit like a communist concentration camp cut out of a quarry. Yeah, I guess communism has nothing to do with it other than it looks very communist concentration camp. How do you feel about that with you actually being a communist?
I'm not a communist. Born in China doesn't make you a communist. Are you a fascist then?
What, 'cause I'm born in the UK?
I'm not gonna argue with that. You just
Sorry, just trying to get some reactions from the communists. It's a very rolly anchorage during the day. In fact, it's a bit of a rolly anchorage anyway. But no wind, so we don't want to motor anywhere. We go exactly where the wind takes us, because A, we're really cheap, and B, there's no fun in motoring around. Very complex, high-tech system. Okay, team, are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go.
Get over before we leave.
Let's freaking do this. Let's walk this dog. Got my wife beater on.
Who's this redneck?
Ready to go and tackle the world. Let's go.
Are you the boy? From the sea, when you look at the land, it all looks like bushes, like waist high. But then when you actually land it, then they have like huge trees. Perspective, hey? And they have loads like different, quite exotic looking trees. Seems like they kind of travel up and down here. We should build them a bridge.
Do you think they'll start using it?
Interesting. Look at this boy playing with ants.
You started it. So they've got some quarrying machinery for the communists. And also a place to hang the communist defectors.
One of them got a fly.
Nadiana's cheering the ants across the bridge.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't turn my...
You might be wondering what we're on. Absolutely nothing at all. 2 cups of coffee, some tom yum noodles, and salad. So that's the pretty famous island of Capri. I think it's famous. They named a Ford car after it.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. Just treasure hunting. Got 2 e-cigarettes in one dive.
Aww.
Some jewellery. A shell. I'm waiting until the next one. This is a special one.
Mark's got some natural short on. Skin tight. Color white. Whoa! After our fridge is gone, we have to watch out for our portion of cooking.
The fridge is broken. It's one of those things, when it breaks you realise how important it is.
Yeah, send us right back to good tiding days.
Yeah. This place is horrible. I'm sorry, but it is just horrible. I think all around these places, like these islands outside Naples, like Capri, this island, just people just come speeding into the anchors. They create huge wakes. People listening to the worst music ever. Auto-tune, rubbish. I mean, they're partying, they're having a good time, but as someone who lives on the boat, you just want to get away from this stuff. The internet's not very good here, so we're gonna sail over towards Naples so we can get the video uploaded. And then as soon as we get a weather window, we are getting out of this place. Getting away from these like party anchorages. I think, no offence to anyone who watches this with a motorboat, but it's the small motorboat owners, usually the young people, they just don't give a damn, and it just makes life on board really difficult. It was the same in Sardinia, and it's really bad here as well. Just spoils it. It's fine after like 7 o'clock when they all go home, but it's not actually broken, is it?
I think it is.
Everything's breaking now.
Ever since I broke.
Yeah.
Everything broke.
What are we gonna do about the iPad? Flipping heck. Paper charts. I've got Navionics on my phone, and you've got it on yours as well, haven't you?
Yeah. Mark is cleaning up Yoshi's poo-poo. Now he loves the trampoline. Always poos on the trampoline.
Just a few miles off Naples now, and it's really smoky. Not sure if that's pollution, smog, or maybe it could be the smoke from the forest fires up the coast, but it looks pretty nasty, making me wonder whether it's a good idea to go. Some of these city anchorages are pretty grim sometimes. You don't want to be swimming in the water when it's really hot, even though because of all this cloud there's not much sun. It's not too bad. Because it's so hot you can't swim, you can't cool off. Hopefully Naples is a bag of surprises, and we at least need to get a pizza there.
That is a foil ferry.
There you go, Naples, by boat, crazy. We have a nice view of Mount Vesuvius, which is actually known as one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world because of its potential to erupt and the amount of people that live by it. It already wiped out loads of Greek and Roman cities like Pompeii and all those other places that it destroyed. We're also next to a big castle. It's a bit of a roller, but we expected that. So we're going to go through the bridge to park the dinghy, and we're giving a lot of people a nice show. Wow, wow. He looks like a dodgy guy.
This is fun.
Well, the wind's blowing us through.
Vanities.
How interesting.
We found a tight space between a big boat and a slightly smallish boat. It's very difficult to get up.
I'm not sure if this is allowed, but
Allora, ha detto che qua per tornare indietro
I really do think it's a lot of talking about the scar in this video already. However, we really have to thank all of you who responded to this last video. Your contribution towards my, I don't know, like
hotel,
accident. Yeah.
the coffees, the PayPals, so generous. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they really does help us a lot. So really thank you all those kind people who send money and give us really good advice, and then like try to communicate with different local sailors who are here and try to give us a hand. Like basically just helping in every way you can. It really gives me a lot of console of thinking, wow, lots of people caring about me and like knowing that, like cheering me up, saying that it's nothing, and yeah, it is nothing, like comparing to a lot of bad things, it's really good. So thank you very much again. And Mark would like to say sorry for moaning so much about other stuff, but he definitely was under a lot of stress. He was my errand boy for like more than a week. He really did take care of me like a princess. So thank you, Mark, as well. And thank you for watching the video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Well, get a close up on my wound. Woo!